Hi guys, welcome back to my sports world. I have in a previous video, or maybe several previous video, touched on a topic that there might be a mutiny amongst players in this group against Kyle Shanahan. Well, there might be a different side to this story, and I think that probably it will show itself sooner than later. Maybe there is a players' uproar. Maybe there is a players' mutiny against Kyle. But have you completely thrown away everything about Kyle? What if Kyle is setting up the 49ers on purpose to play bad? What if he's calling bad plays on purpose to lose games? Especially now that Jimmy Garoppolo is out of the picture for a while. Clearly, we have seen some type of resentment from Kyle Shanahan towards Trey Lance. And we know that Trey Lance was trumped through in the draft by John Lynche. So is now Kyle Shanahan on purpose sabotaging the 49ers and their season? If so, that is a very, very serious matter and must be dealt with right away. There's no way in heck and hell that this team goes from 2019 in Super Bowl to what they are today with almost the same players. Either you are a very terrible coach and you really drop the ball and everyone else has caught up to you, or you are on purpose sabotaging the team. Or there might be even a combination of both. I don't care which one it is. I have in previous videos stated that Kyle Shanahan needs to be fired. And I stand behind it in this video as well. Kyle Shanahan needs to be fired. If he's not good enough, okay, get him out. Get someone else new. If he's sabotaging the team on purpose and putting up bad play calls on purpose because his type of players are not playing, this goes back to Jimmy Garoppolo and Kittle. Same shit happened last year. We saw how that went. Kittle and Garoppolo. Now we're in the same hand and glove and again, Kittle and Garoppolo out. Shanahan fucking up the team again like he did last year. I think there is so much more underlying reasons for this than what we know and what we see. And I believe that the players are fed up with Kyle, and I think Kyle is fed up with what he's doing at the 49ers. I have a feeling that he wants out. I have a feeling that Kyle doesn't give a shit or give a F in what's going on the field and around the team. He couldn't care less. You see it. There's no urgency. There's no involvement. There's no passion. That is a coach we need to get out of the club right away. He needs to go during the bye week. Jed York, I hope that you, for some miraculous reason, see this freaking video and go to your senses and fire Kyle. He needs to go. He is destroying the team from inside out, and you're not seeing it. John is too gullible to see it. John Lynche is probably thinking, oh, we have a great unit here. Oh my God, we have great players. Oh my God, we're doing great. No, we're not. We're not. Look at the offense. The offense is terrible. The defense is not that much better. It's a little bit better, but not that much. It has its moments up and down. It's like switching a freaking light switch. You know, in one moment they're really good and they force fumbles, they sack people, and one drive later and you have running backs running up the middle like there's an interstate highway down there. So, but that's more like D'Amico Ryan's, lack of experience. So that can be understandable. We can probably back that up and say, hey, give him a year, give him a couple of years, and he'll probably be more like on the line of Robert Saleh and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. Kyle Shanahan on the other hand, I have no patience for him. He is. Last year we saw it. He was kind of like a fish out of water last year, and in 2019, to be fair, that was Robert Saleh's work and the defense work that took us to the Super Bowl. Not Kyle. Kyle did not take us to the Super Bowl, but Kyle fucked up the Super Bowl by calling the wrong plays in the fourth quarter. He really fucked up the fourth quarter. Time management was not great. Play calls was not great. And then he had the audacity to try and blame it on Garoppolo. Jeez. Let's look at the problem. Let's look at the root cause of the problem. Let's look at the thing that creates the problem. It's Kyle. We have seen it. Befford fucked up. Mullins fucked up. Garoppolo is fucked up. Garoppolo against Vikings had 8 throws. Now Trey Lance is screwing up. Is Trey Lance really hurt? I don't think so. I think Trey Lance is like, oh, you're setting me up to fail? You're setting me up to get hurt? You know what? Here, Kyle, screw this one. Suck on this little lollipop. Maybe that's why I got the wrong picture of Trey Lance. Maybe Trey Lance is better, but maybe Trey Lance is reserved and he's like, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to be set up to fail. And maybe he's playing with not only one chip on his shoulder, but 10. You know what? I said the other day that Trey Lance was not that great and not that good. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I think Trey Lance has the potential to become great. I think Trey Lance has what it takes to become a good quarterback. I think he is under the wrong head coach and the wrong QB coach. We have bad coaches on this team, and Kyle Shanahan is, oh my God, he's so toxic right now. You see it on him. There's no passion. There's no involvement, no positivity. There's always a negative tone. He's toxic as hell. And he creates toxic players like Kittle is. And like Garoppolo is right now. And the other ones that are hurt. When you make a lot of money and you don't play games for 2 seasons and you're always constantly hurt, you're a toxic player. Toxic has nothing to do with your personality. It can be, but on a football field, it's more or less, do you play or do you not play? Do you play good or are you not playing good? Are you being overpaid? Yeah, you're toxic. You need to be traded. So we need to get Kyle out of here, and we need to trade. Here's what has to be done. We have to cut Kyle. We have to say to Kyle, bye-bye. You gone. Then we have to sit down and say to Garoppolo, sorry, your days are numbered. We're cutting you. Bye-bye. And then we have to trade Kittle. Kittle needs to be traded. We need to get 2 picks for Kittle. I probably reckon we get a first and a fourth for Kittle. Or maybe a first and a third. Maybe not in the same season, but a first next year and a third the year after. Possible. Then we have to get our new head coach in. And we don't want to... This season is already over. This is done. We're not going to any playoffs or Super Bowl, so forget about it. Get an interim coach in now to take over the rest of the season. There's no use of going after a permanent head coach right now. Just get one body in to take care of to steer the ship in the right direction, and the right direction is to the end of the season. Then go out and get a new head coach. Next year, after this season, we have to put all our eggs in 1 or 2 baskets. We're going to go for option A, but we're going to have an option B as a backup plan, just in case. Option A has to be Sean Payton from the Saints. He will be, in my mind, the best head coach candidate we can ever go for. If he doesn't want to, or it doesn't, it becomes too expensive, the plan B backup plan is Rabel from the Titans. Either one of those 2. When that is done, we need to go out and get Aaron Rodgers. So Trey Lance can sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a couple of years. Because, let's face it, Rodgers has a couple of years left in his tank. At least 2 years left. So if we can get Rodgers in and Trey Lance can sit behind Rodgers for 2 years and learn like Rodgers did behind Favre, I think that will be the best solution for Trey Lance and his development. But we got to do this. Get Kyle the F out of this club now, in the bye week. He needs to be fired in the bye week. And Jed, if you don't do it, you will regret it. You will start with Kyle after the bye week, and you will see him losing to the Colts of all teams. And then you have the Rams, I think, after the Colts. So you have 2 losses, and then it snowballs on. I did look at the schedule, and I came to that we can probably end up the best case scenario for us this year is 8 wins and 9 losses. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is that we win maybe a couple of more games, and we end up 4-13, 5-12. That's the way worst case scenario. So we need to get Kyle gone. He needs to go. Kyle needs to be fired right away. Please do it, Jed. Please. For the sake of the club, for the sake of the organization, for the sake of the players, and for the sake of your investment in Trey Lance, get rid of Kyle Shanahan. He's toxic. He's trash. He's bad. He's bad.